Yo, what's up, man? You hear me? How's everything? Image looks good. Audio's good. How's it looking? Oh, why not? All right, cool beans. Glad everything is showing up good on that side. Oh, you're whack. Need to do something. What if... Yo, what's going on, guys? See you coming on in. Tap away in chat. Say hello. Going to be talking about some penny stocks today. What was going on hot this week? How'd everyone do? Everybody ending the week nice and green? Dun, dun, dun. All right, guys, so we're gonna just, we're gonna discuss some of these penny stocks that have been hot this week, go over some of the trades that I've had this week, and then we're also going to do a giveaway. We'll do a 30-day giveaway of access to the daytraderchatroom.com. All right, so I'm going to be giving some time here for people to trickle on in. I said this live would happen at 4. It's 4 now. I decided to do it, start off a little bit early just to test out the audio and the video quality. All right, so in the meanwhile, let's do a little Q&A, guys. Toss out your questions there. Toss all your questions there, little Q&A. We can, anything, doesn't matter. Trading, side hustles, long-term investment. We can do that, little Q&A while we let people trickle on in. Then we'll go over some charts, look at some setups, stuff like that. Well, today is one of those Fridays. Everybody wants to start off their weekend already, huh? You know what? Bet you if I do this. Bam. AMC, I've just put up AMC on the charts. The apes will come in. We'll call them. It's like putting a banana in a jungle. The Day Trader Show. Day Trader Show, you hear me good still? There we go. See, I knew it. I told you. I told you if I put AMC on the screen, people will start coming on through. It doesn't fail. It doesn't fail. I told you. What'd I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Told you. Told you. Just like I told you XBIO would be a good setup today. We hit it out of the park in chat. Claudio. What's going on, my man? How'd you end up this week, man? Nice and green? Sounds like Jonal comes over or calls up on the phone and pick up the phone and he says, "Hola." He says it like that too. Oh, well, I mean, that happens, man. That happens. You know, you get green week, couple red days. That shows good risk management. Kept those losers smaller than the winners, which is absolutely key. Humberto. So Humberto says, "Hey brother, I have to stop by to say hi. Brother, I just can't believe this market. Today, 4 days up on decreasing volume and pullback was expecting. Instead, it kept going higher. New all-time highs. It's just insane." It really is. It really is. You put out the SPY here, and you know that SPY is just insane, man. I mean, we were sure that this bounce would happen on the 50-day. I tried to get long on this day, but I just couldn't get the pullback I wanted, and you know, missed out on that huge run. But that would have been a fun one. That would have been a fun one. Hope you're enjoying that vacay, man. What's Claudio saying here? Use up my day trades. Oh, using up my day trades caught me. Ah, man. Yeah, you can't ever allow yourself to get put in that position, bro. You can't ever allow that to, you know, to get yourself in that position, because it can hurt. You too, brother. Enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, let's open up the floor to a little Q&A. Any trading, non-trading related questions, doesn't matter. Side hustles, long-term investing, active day trading, swing trading, you know, any questions? I mean, now's the time, you know? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Now's the time. The floor is open. It's all yours. It's your show. It's your show and it's your time, right? I'm here for you right now, so ask away. Tickers, you want me to bring up a ticker and analyze it for you on the chart? By all means. I will do a little bit of technical analysis for you. Just throw out the ticker. I'll bring it up on the charts and we'll go over it together. Think of it as like a little one-on-one. Facebook. Yeah, that thing's a beast. Look at that Facebook, bro. My God. AMC, yeah, we'll do AMC. AMC is always going to be requested. You know, on Facebook, look at that resistance that we had prior, right here, those previous all-time highs in that 360 area. Check that out. Look at that. You had here, look at this, here, and here. So you definitely want to see this Facebook hold that level. You know, you want to see Facebook hold that level. Like, look at this trek up, man. Big gap up, push off that level. You know, maybe like if we start to get a little pullback and you see a bounce confirmation off that level, maybe you can get yourself a nice little bounce play. You know, that's definitely very, very, very possible. Right? And you'll want to see, obviously, volume on the way down like that, and then volume back on the way up. You want to start seeing that. So that's what I would be looking for on Facebook. That's what I would be looking for on Facebook for sure. They got earnings next week. An important week ahead then. That's what I would be looking for on Facebook there. AMC. AMC got the apes super happy on this day right here. That day right there got the apes very, very happy, and it got the bears a little bit scared, okay, on AMC. That was a very, very big break through multiple zones, okay? It broke what used to be previous support. Look at all its previous support at that level there, that $38, $40 level, which you can coincide and think that it's going to be resistance, right, on AMC. And it was resistance on AMC right in here. And then out of nowhere, right, we held this support here. And you guys remember in chat, I was saying it looks like AMC is going to try and establish a new channel. And then we broke right through not only that level, okay, not only this level that was previous support, now resistance, not only did we break through that level, but it also broke through what, guys? What do you see there? What's that? What do you think that blue line is right there? Answer it up in chat there. A little quiz. Little quick quiz there for you. If you're in the daytraderchatroom.com, then you know what that blue line is on my chart, at least on my daily. What did we break through there? That's the 50-day moving average, guys. It broke through the 50-day moving average with a vengeance and with big volume. Look at that volume bar. You know, so it broke through two potential resistance zones on an increase in volume, and then the next day it held the 50-day. It's an ugly candle, but it held the 50-day. And then what happened? Boom, resistance on the 50-day the following day. Now we're back underneath that previous support zone, which was resistance here. Now we're back underneath that. You know, if AMC can't hold that level now and it comes back down here, right? If we come back down here, if AMC does like something like this, and then it just sits here and does this over and over again, I think you might end up getting one of these, which will lead to something like this, into that $20 zone before you find your next support. So I think you want to see AMC, get back through that, you know, $40 level. And once it gets back through that $40 level, oh, look, I gave the bearish signal on the bearish case. Kevin, evening. I gave the bearish case on here and a bunch of people left. Oh my God. There's nothing worse than people who don't want to learn proper trading. So you got the bearish case, which we already went over, and now your bull case. See, now they're going to miss it. If they would have stuck around, they'd get the bull case now and they'd be all giddy about it. So you got the bull case. The bull case would be a re-break and hold. Okay. We already went over the bearish case. The bullish case would be a re-break and hold of that $38 to $40 level. And then AMC has to start holding this level again as support. It has to start holding this level again as support. And if it does, then maybe you start to get that trek towards 50. And at that point, I think if AMC gets itself up over 50, like maybe sometime next week, this thing is gone. But man, it's got to hold that that $38 to $40 level. It's got to hold it. If it doesn't hold it, I think we see AMC come back down here towards 20, and that's not going to be pretty. Apes aren't going to like that. Me, I don't have that problem. I'm an active trader. I come in and I trade AMC. I trade the long side. I trade it to the short side. In the chat room, guys, we've killed AMC to both sides. And let us not forget, we are the original apes, because we got in AMC in the chat room back in January. All right. Back in January, we got in AMC before it was fun and popular. We got in an AMC at $2.18. And we took profits up here. All right. So let's not forget it. Let's not get it twisted. This is what we did in the day trader chat room. We caught that move on AMC at the daytraderchatroom.com. We caught that move in AMC. Probably single-handedly the biggest trade of the year for me. We caught it in the daytraderchatroom.com. Then we've caught, we've caught some moves throughout here. We've caught it to the long side. We've caught it to the short side. We've caught both. The last trade I did on AMC was a short trade, a short, position that we took on here on this day for a day trade, and that was a solid one. But we're active traders, right? We're active traders. So all right, we did Facebook, we did AMC. Any other tickers you guys have you want me to go over, or any other questions? Q&A. It's 4:13 p.m. on a Friday. Yeah, they did. The Day Trader Show saying people made thousands. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Big time. Big time. One of our guys made like 6K on that AMC back in January. I tweeted out his P&L. That was a fun one. Oh boy. DQ. So this is an energy play. Technically speaking, technicals, you want to see 50 bucks hold. You can see right here, clear as day, past support, past resistance, all throughout here, just in front of that level, and then support again. So just from a technical standpoint, you're going to want to see that level hold. It's going to be tough because, let me see, I don't know how many people we got in here from chat right now, but guys, those of you who went through the the swing trading course, oh, okay, then you're going to like what I have to say. Those of you who took the swing trading course, guys, what are we about to get here? Or maybe some of you who aren't even members yet. What are we about to get here on the daily? Tommy, I'll check on that one for you. That sounds very painful, my man. Guys, what are we about to get there? On DQ there, on that daily, what does that look like that we're about to get? What? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more for you. Right here where I drew it out. I'll circle it. I'll use a circle here for you. What are we about to get here? We're starting to get. Guys, that is a potential death cross you're about to see there. Yep, it's a cross, it's a death cross. All right, that's a death cross. Let me show you an example of let me show you another example of a death cross. Oh man, and this one, guys, who remembers this? I drew this death cross before it even happened, while making the swing trading course, and then we took this trade and nailed it with put. Remember this, guys, the head and shoulders with the 50-day crossing over the 200-day? It had not started yet. And look at that move. Remember that? We nailed that. That was a death cross off of a head and shoulders pattern on the daily for a swing trade we took. I'm gonna go to Peloton right now, and we're just gonna go see if that came to fruition or not, if that happened way back here. We'll zoom back over here. There it is. Here's your head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, death cross right there. Guys, did we not nail that swing trade short right here? We rolled that thing from 100 into the 80s. Jerry, what's up, Jerry? So yeah, guys, that death cross, it's coming there on DQ, it seems like, just like we saw here on Peloton. We nailed that one in chat. Another big trade in chat. Tommy wants me to take a look at Tal. Whoops. Why is this not? Oh. Man, that's rough, Tommy. They had bad news today. That was a rough one, man. I don't, you know. All right, Claudio, take it easy, bro. Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. You know, this one. Let's zoom back here, brother. That's kind of like your line in the sand there, man, unless you want to hold to all-time lows. I don't know what kind of news this thing had. I mean, you bought this on a downtrend. It was trying to hold some support, but that was a dangerous one, man. You had all the moving averages up here. And of course, when you swing trade, you open up yourself to the possibility of bad news coming out. You open up yourself to the possibility of offerings, stuff like that. We go over that in our swing trading course at the daytraderchatroom.com. But yeah, man, that's a rough one, bro. Like I showed you that line there. You're kind of like at the lows here. Like you want to, I wouldn't want to hold this past 550 if I was stuck in that thing. Sorry to see that happen to you, man. That's a rough one. All right, guys, any other tickers or questions? We keep going through this little Q&A, and then we'll go over some tickers that we traded this week, some tickers we didn't trade this week. Today we had a really good, no, my pleasure, but anytime. And if you're into swing trading, we do have, you know, that swing trading course available at the daytraderchatroom.com. And if you're new, guys, if you're new to trading, don't really know much about anything regarding trading, here's a free beginner course for you. I'll put that out here in chat for you. You can download that free beginner course. We'll go over some of the hot tickers, and BLIN today was a solid trade for us in chat. This one, you're under all these, you're under all the major moving averages. You're under all the major moving averages. I mean, for support wise, yeah, like imagine if it cracks $10, you got room, sorry, $16. If you crack 1606, so 16 bucks. If you crack 16, you got room to fall all the way down here to the 14s. You know, I mean, for a long-term investment, generally speaking, one wouldn't care, right? Like I've bought Palantir for long-term investment throughout all its dips, but I think that company in 10 years, you know, should be 100 to 300 bucks a share, right? We're talking about a $1 trillion company in 10 years, my opinion, of course. So I buy it, I buy the dips on it. And that's a long-term investment for me. I'm just looking at laser here as a trade, and as a trade, I wouldn't want to see it under 16. As a trade, I wouldn't want to see it at 16 bucks, under 16, sorry. What was the other one you had there? iSun. That one made a big move at the start of the year off the back of, you know, Democrats taking over and, you know, green energy starting to get a little bit more hype. Again, it's underneath its 200-day moving average. I wouldn't want to be in this for a swing trade. For long-term investment, you know, if you think the company is going to do big things in 10 years, then you're not going to care if you bought it at 9 or 5, right? As far as a trade, an active trade goes, you're right at support, right? Here you go, boom, past support, right in there, past resistance, right? So you wouldn't want to get under that too much. No, that's what I think. Yeah, I like Palantir. You have Palantir too? Yeah, me and my buddy, we have Palantir for a long-term investment. Like I have Palantir across 3 accounts. my retirement account, my wife's retirement account, and my taxable account as well. And I've bought Palantir. I've been buying Palantir since December. There and here. I bought it all throughout there, all throughout this drop, and a little bit in here. And I actually got some recently in there. So I've basically just gone in there and bought dips on Palantir, but I plan to hold that 10 years more, even the retirement account. I mean, if it goes to $100 next year, I'm going to take a piece of profit off, but I'm going to hold on to the bulk. I mean, you know, it's not one of these hype companies. It's not a meme stock. Go look at Tesla. You know, it hung low for a long time before it finally got its move. You know, long-term investments take a while to develop. Yeah, another one underneath a lot of moving averages here. I don't really know anything about this one as far as the company itself, but there you go. There's your support zone. As for an active trade, past resistance, past support. Look at all this past support at that level right there in the $6 range. Look at this. That's all $6 range. So you don't want to see that hold on NNDM. All right, what else we got here, guys? Yeah, Palantir just has tremendous potential long-term, you know? It's not like it's a new company. They've been around for 17, 18 years now. You got some super smart guys running that show, right? You got people from PayPal in there as well. No, my pleasure. My pleasure, Bogdan. All right, guys. Let's start bringing in some of these plays from earlier in the week. Thank you, man. You too. Some good tickers. Those are some good tickers you were bringing up there. IPA guys, who traded this yesterday? This was a monster. We talked about it in chat. Look at that. Look at that crazy move on IPA. You know, this thing was just a monster yesterday. Today, not much going on there. It's still, you know, holding its gains, which is pretty awesome. But this thing was just a beast. We talked about it in chat yesterday. We did. That was a good one. Another good one we actually traded in chat was MEDS. We traded MEDS in chat. We caught a nice move on this one. We caught a really nice move on MEDS. We caught a couple moves on it, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go back and look at my video. I posted a video about it, but we caught a really good move right here. You had this nice little pullback. You had that nice little pullback right there on decreasing volume. Check it out. We stepped in, got long in there, and then we rode, you know, we rode it up here to that new high. I think that was our first trade on it. I took profits. I had to take profits on it, just about. And then I stopped out on this candle right here because that was a bearish signal. That was a bearish signal. We pushed up to the highs and insta rejected. And I got flat there. I stopped out of my last piece there. And then this happened right here. And it was awesome because I was telling the guys, I was like, this is a bear trap. Why? Because you have that insta rejection. Bears know about it, right? So that's a bearish signal. They step in here, start to get short, and then what do? You get this little bear flag formation here, and they start adding to their short right there. And then bang, you got that big move through VWAP on a big old fat increase in volume, right? So we went ahead and we re-entered in chat right in here on this quick little dip right back to VWAP. I got long. And bro, that was a good trade because bang, we got profits off there. And then we got more profits off as we squeezed And I got flat actually this trade right here in front of $8 because look at the daily. Watch this. We'll put that line there at 816. Look at that. Look at that previous resistance. Look at that previous resistance up there in that zone. And that's exactly where we found our top. That was a really, really banger trade that we had in chat on MEDS. It was the day before yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That was the day before yesterday. So that one was a really, really fun one. That was a really, really fun one. So if you're interested, guys, 5-day trial, you can join us at the daytraderchatroom.com. There's links there. Links right there in chat for you. But we nailed that one. That one was a banger. It was a really, really fun one. We also had BLIN today. We nailed that one. But let me grab back in here, clean this chart up, and then we're going to go check out some of the other trades or some of the other tickers that were hot this week. It all started with NURO. NURO was the one that really got the small caps hot again. Look at this thing. Look at that crazy move on NURO. And guys, if this thing ever gets up over $40, this thing's gonna go fast and furious. You know, I think that one goes fast and furious over $40. But this is something that I kept telling the guys. I was like, guys, all it takes is just one stock to then make a big old move, get these shorts uncomfortable, and then you get like continuation on a lot of these small caps. And then after that, that's when you started to see, you know, after you had NURO make that huge move, that's when you started to see all the other stocks like MEDS make nice moves, LEXX make nice moves, right? You saw IGC make a nice move. You saw XBIO today. That one made a nice move. We traded XBIO today in chat. We nailed it. We're going to go over that trade here. We'll go over that trade. I actually have the trade live recorded. So if you guys want, I'll show you that live trade. Let me know in chat if you want to see the live trade. I'll show you the recording. Just drop it in chat. Just type the number 1 in chat and let me know that you want to see the live trade. And that way I know and I'll show it to you. I have it recorded here. All right. So in the meanwhile, I am going to go grab another ticker here for you. IGC. This one was one I traded this week. Watch this. We actually traded IGC in chat. This one was a failed trade, but I still wound up green on the trade because we take profits. We take profits along the way. Check this out. So this is the setup on IGC. We had a double bottom right here. Check it out. Boom. Boom. Then we broke right here through VWAP. That's where I got long on IGC. And this next candle just pushed. I went ahead and took profit there in front of the high day and a piece of profit through the high day. And then I held on to the bulk of my position. And as soon as it got up here and put in that high and got slammed right back down, I stopped out ahead of my position because I know this to be a bearish signal. So right there, I stopped out, took a small little loss on the remainder, but these two take profits actually let me stay green. Now, it wasn't anything to write home about. It was like peanuts, but I wasn't red on the trade, right? And I told the guys in chat, I was like, guys, I'm getting out of this because this thing looks nasty. That's a high volume rejection, all right, of a new high a day. And we instantly rejected that high and came all the way back down here. This is a bearish signal. This stock is probably going to fade. And sure enough, you know, you had one attempt here at VWAP. You had another attempt here at VWAP. And then look at this. Just got crushed. It just got absolutely demolished. It got absolutely demolished. That was IGC. All right, now give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna talk to John real quick here. All right. So today, you know, you had XBIO make a move. But first, let me show you the watch list that we had today. Let me grab that watch list. Here's today's watch list at the daytraderchatroom.com. We had IPA, SCKT, ACOR, ALZN, and Snap on watch. All right. This is the watch list, guys. This is what it looks like over at the daytraderchatroom.com. You have access to your courses. Boom. Day trading 101, advanced day trading, options trading, short selling comes out this fall. Swing trading is already out. Futures trading comes out next year. And then you have the video lesson library, which has over 200 videos in it. Like, there's a lot of videos here, guys. A bunch of different topics as well. Trading psychology, technical analysis, day trading recaps, fundamental lessons. You got resources galore. Like, there's a ton of stuff in here, guys. All right, for you to go through and learn, like chart indicators, term abbreviations, trading equipment, additional info. There's tons, right? And then you have obviously the chat room where you can come on in and watch us trade live. So today I had IPA, SCKT, ACOR, ALZN, and Snap on watch. And I'm telling you, like, it was really, really wild action because SCKT had a monster pre-market, and I absolutely love the daily chart. And this thing, that's all look at this. It just sold off. It just sold off completely sold off. You know? And that really hurt the like a lot, because SCKT, then you had which one was the other one? ALZN. Those two were my favorites, and it kind of like killed the momentum a lot. Here you have today's, you know, poll results. We run polls every single morning in chat, ask the team how they did. 87% of traders were green today, 12% were red. I'm sorry, 12% didn't trade. No one was red or break even. So 87% of traders were green on the day. That was great. But nothing there, you know, SCKT, nothing. You had ACOR. ACOR started, you know, straight up. Look at this. Straight up, really good volume, continuously increasing. And then bang, just got destroyed. No trades for me on this one. It had one attempt here. Look at this. One big attempt at VWAP. Big volume rejection. Big volume rejection. It got absolutely demolished. Like, this one was another sad one to see. I didn't care for the daily much on this one, but it had hype. But no, man, it just, look at this, faded the gap, right? Then you had ALZN, which is my favorite. Actually, this is my first trade of the day on this one. This one absolutely destroyed. Destroyed, absolutely. Okay, look at this, watch. This one, you had it holding that 9 AMA $7 area. Now, why was that $7 area important? There you go. Previous support right here on the daily, and previous resistance on the daily, right? So we started holding that $7 zone and that 9 AMA. All right. So I went ahead and I got long in here, you know, a starter position, very small starter position. I was going to add if we got a high volume breakthrough VWAP and hold, and then I was going to take profits along the way, right? These are going to be the take profits I told the gang I had in mind. And then through, you know, through that zone. But look at this thing, absolutely demolished. I stopped out of it right in here. Right in there, just under $7. I stopped out of that small starter. So I was like, all right, that's it. You know, what's left? At that same time, we had, what was it? XBIO. XBIO going insane. And then I'm going to show you. Because XBIO took some patience and a lot of analysis. XBIO was the one for me today. Now, after that small loss on ALZN, you know, we were watching XBIO go absolutely insane. I cannot find any news on XBIO to save my life, but we had humongous volume. as this thing squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. And that's when I came on here on the mic and I told the gang, you know, in the group at the daytraderchatroom.com, I was like, guys, you know, I'm watching for a pullback back down here towards this 330, 320 area. Why? Look what happens when I put my crosshairs here and that level. Okay, look at this. Boom. You see that, right? You see that top plus all this structure back here in that level. And that coincided with the 38.2 fib and VWAP at the time. But the damn thing just would not hold. It just went. You know, it went and pushed up a new high. I redrew my fibs. And then we started to finally get the pullback. See, we started to finally get that pullback here. I don't just jump in there and buy the pullback. I didn't jump in there and just try to guess, you know, buy it there or here. No, I didn't do that. What I did was very simple. Right on this candle, once we started to confirm and get that big bounce, I jumped in there. Bang. I got in there long. Let me get you my alerts. I actually have the live trade recorded. And it's up on YouTube already, guys. So if you guys want to check that out, you can check out the recap. That'll have the live trade on there. Today is the 23rd. I'll show you the alerts here in chat. See, long starter, ALZN 720, stop $7 area. I got flat 697. Then I got XBIO, long 364, stop 325. So right in there, I got long with my stop just underneath that support zone, right? And boom, the next candle flushes really quickly. No shakeout for me. We're well above my stop. And the volume on that candle is actually small. Check it out. Very small. And then the next candle, we get that boom right through. And I immediately put out a couple of sell orders, 390. And what was the other one? 404, I believe. Let me show you the alerts. Taking some profits, 390. All these I put them out on the ask. Taking some profits, 390. Taking more off, 404. And as we're squeezing, I'm taking profits, 415, 431. All these alerts coming out. 450 is where I'm flat. All right. After that, we went ahead. Interactive training starts in 5 or 10 minutes. We do interactive training in chat. And as we squeezed, you know, I went ahead, boom, got flat right up there. And that was it. That was it. The bulk of the move, honestly, of that second move, because look at what XBIO did the rest of the day. Absolutely nothing. So we caught a really nice move on XBIO. But it required a lot of patience. It required a lot of patience. A lot of people were chasing that thing higher and higher. And we were there like, nope, we're going to wait for the pullback, wait for the pullback. We got the pullback, right? We got the confirmation candle, got long. And then it was just all a matter of taking profits as we squeezed up higher and higher. So that's you know, that's patience. Patience and discipline is what made that trade possible. Because I guarantee you, some people might have chased it here and then gotten stopped out right in here somewhere, right? Absolutely could have happened, just the same way as some people thought maybe they can just buy the pullback anywhere randomly, right? Maybe in here. And then what happened? Oh my God, it broke under VWAP in the 9 EMA and they got stopped out, right? They got stopped out. All the while, we stepped in here, got long. And then also, if you didn't know what you were doing, you might have gotten stopped out here on this break of VWAP in the 9 EMA. But the stop was nowhere near there. And bam, we banged out a solid trade. That was fun. It's live. It's recorded there on YouTube. Like I have the trade there, the video I posted earlier today. So yeah, guys, that was it. That was the trade for me today and for the room. We did really well on it. You know, we did really well. I'll show you the alerts again. Long 364, 390, 404, 415, 431, 450. Take profits. I got flat there. And then, like I said, we broke off into interactive training. Interactive training is something we do in chat at least once a week. We do interactive training. We get the group together and then we do the interactive training, and then we have a winner, and usually that winner we send them out a prize. It's always fun. So if you guys want to check out the next one, make sure that you come on in at least for the 5-day trial and swing by. Here's the link in chat for you 5-day trial right there for you. All right, well, let's see here. All right, guys, so that's kind of it. That recaps, you know, fully some of the best trades and setups of the week that we had at the chat, and we went over and traded. Any questions, you know, any last minute questions here, just drop them in chat here. Any tickers you want me to go over, I'll be happy to do that. I'm gonna give you the link as well, guys, to today's video, today's recap video, where you'll see the live video as well, you know, the live recording of the actual trade today. Oh, Jonal, do me a favor, post in chat. There's the Jerry, there's the link, guys, to the YouTube video. Jonal, do me a favor, post in chat the coupon code for the daytraderchatroom.com. Post that coupon code there in the link. Guys, we got a coupon code. Jonal's going to post it there in chat now. The Day Trader Show. Those of you who don't know who Jonal is, that is the man who created all of this. All of this. Like everything that you see here. This is your dashboard here at the daytraderchatroom.com, guys. Here's a swing trading course. So that's the Day Trader Show there in chat. Save 40 bucks with the coupon code, man. What's the coupon code? You got to put the coupon code for the people. They want the coupon code. My man is just there. He's tired, man. He's just been tired. Oh, boy. I think Jonal fell asleep at the wheel, Jerry. There you go. Save 40. Oh, Jonal. Here you go, guys. Coupon code save 40. There ain't no weekend, man. We don't get weekend. Save 40. And here is the link. So save. Jonal keeps thinking we get weekends. There's no such thing. There you go, guys. So if you want to join up, there's the save 40. If you're looking to just come on by for a 5-day trial, then you have the 5-day trial link right here. All right. All right, guys. So with that said, if there are no more final questions, we're going to go ahead and call it a day here and get a start up on the weekend. It's Friday, 5:45 p.m. We traded all day in chat. We caught a real nice mover on BLIN, and now we're doing this live here, recapping it for you guys here on YouTube, because we want to make sure that we're always providing content that has value for you guys, whether it's in the room or on the YouTube channel. All right, so if there are no more final questions, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you all on Monday. Good work, guys.